Hey, how you doing? This is Adam Post, publisher of more than 1,000 comic books. Today we're talking about Black Adam. It's #1 at the box office 3 weeks in a row. Good for Black Adam. Okay, this is the third week in a row. It's good news. We've got the total grosses. We're going to go over them. Let's talk about it right now because, to be honest, come next week, it's probably not going to be #1 anymore because there's a new big release from Marvel coming out. Black Panther, even though he's not even in it. Wakanda Forever. Let's get into this article from Cosmic Book News. Let's go over the details. Before we do, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up when you like it. You guys have been amazing. The channel is growing. Really, it's all thanks to you. I appreciate that sincerely. Black Adam box office wins 3 weekends in a row. Fans respond positively and support Dwayne Johnson and the DCU. I've had a number of people in my Warner Brothers Discovery commentary videos and other DC related videos that I do comment that they've seen the movie, they're going to see it again, they really enjoyed it. Very few people said they saw it and didn't like it. A few people talked badly about it, but it didn't seem like they actually went and saw it, which makes sense because, as you know, Black Adam has a 90% audience score, which is really what counts. The critics don't like it, but then the critics don't even buy tickets. So if you want to build a superhero universe, if you want to build a superhero brand, get high audience scores like Black Adam, and you're well on your way. Let's hit the details. The Black Adam box office is at the top of the box office for the third weekend in a row. The movie brought in $18.5 million for its third weekend, a drop of around 32%. Which is actually not bad from its second weekend. That gives Dwayne Johnson a domestic box office of $137.3 million domestically so far. Worth a mention is that Black Adam is still ahead of Dwayne Johnson's Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw film. And, that's a big franchise. Fast and Furious. So to be anywhere in the realm of that is fantastic. Domestic box office for Fast and Furious, Black Adam is beating it so far. The international box office for Black Adam adds another $182.3 million. Now, having kind of followed the film industry a bit, generally speaking, for a big studio for Warner Brothers Discovery's relevance, they get about 60% of domestic box office and about 40% of international box office. Except for strange little markets or strange big markets like China, you only get about 20%. Each film could be different depending on whatever the deals are as well. That's roughly what it is. So Black Adam has a current worldwide gross of $319,666,000 so far. So how much is it going to totally make? It depends on what kind of legs it has. It's been holding very well. It's very likely that some people are going to see Black Panther and watch that one instead of Black Adam. However, it's also likely a lot of people are going to be disappointed in that movie because they don't even have a Black Panther character. They don't have a replacement. They never recasted it. So it's really World of Wakanda. It's not Black Panther 2 with respect to the character. So what's going to happen with that? Probably a lot of bad word of mouth, probably a lot of drop off after the first weekend. And when the movies actually go up against each other, the second weekend for Black Panther, the third weekend for Black Panther, I think a lot of dads are going to want to take their sons to see a movie with The Rock in it that's got great word of mouth versus Black Panther World of Wakanda. But I'm going to do videos about it. Let's see what happens. Reportedly, this movie cost $200 million to make. So for Black Adam to break even theatrically, it probably will need to do $400 million, maybe even a little bit more. That's their numbers. Keep in mind, again, they're going to be selling this. They actually own HBO, Warner Brothers Discovery. So it's going to go on HBO. It's going to go on their streaming service. It's going to go on their cable channels. It's going to be redistributed in multiple formats over the next 40 to 50 years. So if they do any number like 400 million, 500 million, it's a great number for them. Also keep this in mind. A lot of people don't kind of follow this. If you pay attention to the conference calls, their CFO, Gunnar Wiedenfels, explains and reminds people we are using a lot of our own promotional channels to promote everything that we're doing. Specifically, he said, Black Adam. You could go and listen to the call if you like. I did a thorough analysis of it. This is the playlist that we have for Warner Brothers Discovery. I'll make sure this is linked to this video. But he goes and explains specifically how a lot of their promotion for Black Adam was testing that they were doing to see what they could accomplish with promoting a big project like this through their own networks. And when they do that, it costs them nothing or close to nothing. So normally it could cost $100 or $200 million to promote a major feature like this. I haven't seen the specific numbers, so I can't tell you exactly what it is. But it's very substantial that, yeah, they have 230 countries where they have 10 cable networks in each country. They can promote there for free, essentially. That's kind of incredible. So as reported earlier, China was supposed to be getting a release. It looks like they're not going to get a release according to Deadline. So this was reported on the 4th of November by Cosmic Book News, great website that we're on right now, about how basically Chinese MCU fans turned in Pierce Brosnan, who plays Dr. Fate in the movie, does a great job. But they turned him in to the Chinese government and reported and ratted on him that he was friends with the Dalai Lama, or basically respected and went to go see the Dalai Lama. That is not something that China likes. The Dalai Lama is in India. He's hiding out basically from the Chinese government. It gets kind of complicated, but that said, that's a no-no for the communist government of China. They don't like anybody being friendly with the Dalai Lama. So it looks like it's one thing to see it on Chinese internet, and Matt's rumors are great on Cosmic Book News, but not all of them come true because it's just rumors. But Deadline is pretty well sourced. Deadline.com, industry publication. And they say there's been a lingering question about China being in the potential mix, but much as the market in China loves The Rock, the film is very unlikely to release there. So we'll see what happens. It was supposed to be November 11th and it was supposed to be released, but I would agree, at the point where Matt says it, I'm about 50-50 on it because he's relying on the Chinese internet. But now Matt's updated it, including Deadline. That's about 95%. Probably it's not going to happen because Deadline wouldn't go out on a limb and even say something like that because they're not, known for a rumor like that. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Wakanda Forever comes out this weekend. Why don't you tell me if you're going to see Wakanda Forever this weekend? A lot of people have told me they're not going to see it. I know a lot of people, though, are definitely going to see it. A lot of people have told me that, too, that they are going to see it because I've done some videos about Black Panther as well. All right, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up. And I will see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.